Epithalmio is a wedding poem written by Edmund Spenser in 1595. It is one of the most famous examples of the genre, which is a type of lyric poetry that celebrates marriage. Spenser wrote it to honor his own wedding to Elizabeth Boyle. Epithalamion is a term that originally refers to a wedding song or poem written to celebrate a bride and groom's union. The word comes from the Greek, epi, upon, and thalamus, bedchamber, reflecting its traditional association with the bride's new marital home. One of the most famous examples in English literature is Edmund Spenser's Epithalamion, a richly detailed and celebratory poem written for his own wedding. In it, Spenser blends classical references, natural imagery, and allegory to evoke the joy, fertility, and sacredness of marriage. Structure and form division into 24 stanzas. The poem is divided into 24 stanzas, a design that mirrors the 24 hours of the wedding day. This temporal structure not only gives the poem a rhythmic progression from dawn to night but also symbolizes the cycle of time and the perpetual nature of love. Musicality and rhythm. Spenser's careful stanza construction and rhythmic language create a musical quality that enhances the celebratory mood. The progression through the hours parallels the unfolding of the day, imbuing the poem with a sense of order and inevitability. Major themes. 1. Love and marriage. Celebration of union. The poem exalts the bride and the union, using richly detailed and affectionate language to immortalize the bond between the couple, personal and universal. While deeply personal, the celebration also serves as an allegory for the ideal marriage, suggesting that true love is both a private joy and a cosmic event. 2. Nature and the divine. Symbiosis with the natural world. Spenser frequently employs imagery from nature, dawn, blooming flowers, flowing streams, to reflect the natural beauty and fertility of the marriage. Fusion of pagan and Christian imagery. The poem integrates classical allusions, invoking gods and mythological figures, with Christian symbolism, thus creating a rich tapestry that honors both ancient and contemporary spiritual traditions. 3. Fertility and renewal. Fertility as a metaphor. The recurring motifs of growth, blooming, and abundance underscore the hope for procreation and the continuation of life, paralleling the natural cycle of renewal, symbol of future prosperity. The vivid depictions of nature's bounty serve as a metaphor for the couple's future, a life that is expected to be fruitful, prosperous, and ever-renewing. 4. Cosmic order and eternal time. 24-hour cycle as a metaphor. The division of the poem into 24 stanzas emphasizes a sense of cosmic order and continuity, suggesting that the sanctity of the marriage is intertwined with the natural progression of time, eternity through celebration. By linking the fleeting hours of a single day to the eternal cycle of life, Spenser implies that the love celebrated is both momentary and everlasting. Literary devices and imagery. Vivid imagery. Spenser's language is lavish and descriptive, painting a picture rich with visual, auditory, and tactile details. This creates an immersive atmosphere that invites the reader to experience the joy and vibrancy of the wedding day. Allusion and symbolism. Classical references, allusions to Greek and Roman gods and myths serve to elevate the subject matter, aligning the personal celebration with universal themes. Religious symbolism. The integration of Christian imagery, such as sanctification and divine providence, reinforces the idea that marriage is a sacred institution. Extended metaphor. The progression from dawn to dusk acts as an extended metaphor for life itself, a journey from new beginnings through flourishing maturity to a calm, reflective end, echoing the phases of both a day and a lifelong relationship. Personification and lyrical tone. Natural elements, like the sun, the earth, and the seasons, are often personified, lending them human qualities that mirror the emotions of the bride and groom. This reinforces the interconnectedness of human life with the rhythms of nature. Analysis of key sections. Opening stanzas. Dawn. The poem opens with invocations to the muses and the deities of nature, setting a tone of divine celebration. The imagery of dawn symbolizes hope, new beginnings, and the promise of a bright future, an apt parallel to the commencement of a marital journey. Middle stanzas. Noon and afternoon. As the day unfolds, the tone becomes increasingly exuberant. The natural imagery grows more intense, flowers bloom in profusion, and the earth seems to rejoice, which mirrors the blossoming of love and the fullness of life. This section underscores the vibrancy and fertility of the union. Closing stanzas. Dusk. The concluding stanzas reflect a gentle, almost mystical descent into evening. Here, the passage of time is acknowledged, Yet there is a strong sense of continuity and renewal. The recurring cyclical imagery suggests that while the day ends, the legacy of the union endures eternally, encapsulating both a personal and cosmic perpetuity. Conclusion: Epithalmio is not merely a wedding poem. It is an elaborate celebration of life, love, and the natural order. Spenser masterfully intertwines personal emotion with universal themes, crafting a work that resonates on multiple levels, personal and universal. While it commemorates a specific matrimonial event, its themes of love, fertility, and renewal speak to universal human experiences. Personal and universal. While it commemorates a specific matrimonial event, its themes of love, fertility, and renewal speak to universal human experiences. Artistic synthesis. The blending of pagan and Christian elements, along with the innovative structural choice of 24 stanzas, exemplifies the creative spirit of the Elizabethan era. Legacy of love. Ultimately, Spenser's work transcends the immediate celebration, offering a timeless meditation on the beauty and sanctity of marriage, a legacy that continues to influence and inspire wedding literature.